Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Amir bin Muhammad Fauzi. My matric number 270709. Okay, I am student from University Utara Malaysia, Sintok, Kedah. Okay, for today, I will talk about my practical session A222. Okay, for the introduction, I have undergone my internship at Kulim Golf and Country Resort for 6 months. Kulim Technology Park Corporation Sedang Berhad or KTPC was a corporation that operated on June 29, 1996, prior to the foundation of the Kulim Golf and Country Resort Company. This KTPC has become a resort and golf development. Kulim Golf and Country Resort, located in Kulim High Tech Park in Kedah, is a sport and leisure enthusiast dream. The clubhouse was designed with the goal of encouraging sportsmanship through golf and leisure activity. A variety of amenities for sports, business, entertainment, and so much more are also accessible. Kuling Golf and Country Resort is a true golfer haven. Aside from golf, the resort provides a variety of other sporting and leisure activities, including swimming, snooker, a gymnasium, meeting and banquet rooms. Following a round of golf, the modern clubhouse is a wonderful spot to relax with a well-earned snack and cold beverage. Okay, next slide is for vision and mission. Okay, the vision of Kuling Golf and Country Resort is to become one of the leading golf resorts in the North Malaysia. Among the amenities and services that are currently available, Kuling Golf hopes to establish itself as the premier golf club in Malaysia North. Okay, for the mission of Kuling Golf and Country Resort is to provide an unforgettable experience for membership and guests. This is because the facility and service provided by Kuling Golf can satisfy clients that visit the facility. The next slide is for product and service. Kuling Golf and Country Resort is one of the sport recreation that offers self-healing to the people that enjoy spend their time playing golf. Among the product and service that has been provided by this golf club are food and beverage, banquet and event and also recreation. The first service that located at Kuling Golf is restaurant. This restaurant located near the backdrop location, which is the location that golfer can access buggy car to enter the field. The menu that available in this restaurant is most likely more to Asian food, example like Malay food. To make the menu interesting, they also add some Western food in the menu for international golfers that come from Europe and Japan. The restaurant also make a price promotion for breakfast such as nasi lemak, roti canai and fried noodle. For lunch, there are 5 sets that suitable for golfers to enjoy their lunch that are set ayam penyet, set kari bawal, set sup tulang, set keli belada and lastly set nasi and tom yam campur. The operation hour of the restaurant is starting from 7 am until 8:30 pm. Okay, next, Kuling Golf and Country Resort also provide a hall that's suitable for guests to have their meeting, conference and event. There are 3 special rooms that are available at Kuling Golf and Country Resort. The first one is Grand Ballroom. A Grand Ballroom is a sizable, lavish and tastefully decorated event hall that is frequently seen in a hotel, resort or special event location. It is intended primarily to accommodate formal and opulent occasions like wedding, business conference and other important meetings. Grand ballroom are distinguished by their size, tall ceiling, opulent furnishing and ability to hold a sizable number of visitors. They frequently have chandelier, elaborate decor, and striking architecture feather that add to the feeling of grandeur and refinement. Grand ballroom may be tailored to fit numerous themes and occasions and are furnished with video and lighting equipment to create an appropriate mood for diverse events. The ballroom's capacity for a reception which include a sizable pre-function dining area, that can surpass space 400% per event. Then Jasmine Room is one of the hall in cooling golf that can be made event that can fit to 100% per event. The location of Jasmine Room also near the Grand Ballroom. This hall is very suitable for the guests that want to make dinner party in a small quantity and also suitable for meeting and seminar. After that, Orchid Room is one of the halls in cooling golf that can be made event that can fit to 15% per event. The location of Orchid Room is strategic location because of near waterfall and restaurant. This hall is very suitable for guests that want to make meeting in small quantity. Okay, lastly, Cooling Golf and Country Resort also provide sport and recreation place for the guests to spend their time doing exercise. There are three sport and recreation that are available for the guests. There are swimming pool, gymnasium and snooker. Okay, first, swimming pool is one of the recreation that can be found at Cooling Golf that located behind the Grand Ballroom. Those looking for peace and comfort will love this pool. This pool is suitable not only for adults but also for children that do not know how to swim. This is because there are two different pools that have been designed for adults and children. The pool for children is located near the pool that designed for adults that know how to swim. The pool starts to operate every day start 8:30 a.m. until 6 p.m. The next, gymnasium is one of the sport recreation that can be found at Cooling Golf that located behind Jasmine Room. Techno-gym fitness equipment is used at the Cooling Golf gymnasium. The guests can enjoy to spend their time using the fitness equipment that are available until they are satisfied with the equipment. The gymnasium at Cooling Golf start to operate from 8:30 a.m. until 5:30 p.m. Okay, lastly, snooker is also one of the sport recreation that can be found at Cooling Golf that located at the top of the Jasmine Room. Snooker is a cue sport that is played on a rectangular table covered with green cloth, often known as a snooker table. The snooker starts to operate from 8:30 a.m. until 5:30 p.m. Okay, the next slide is about company analysis. A framework for identifying and assessing an organization's strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat is known as a company analysis or a SWOT analysis. As you can see in the slide, those are the SWOT analysis in Cooling Golf and Country Resort. For strength, Cooling Golf and Country Resort is only golf club that available at that located at Cooling High Tech. This golf club is only golf club that provides special promotion for golf package during weekend and Tuesday. The price that has been offered by this club during promotion, for me it is very ridiculous price to give to the guests. It is because they want to attract more guests to come play at the Cooling Golf Club. Next, Cooling Golf also is one of the golf clubs that provide facility that can be enjoyed by the guests. There are swimming pool, gymnasium, and snooker. If there are any guests that want to spend their time to try the facility at the golf club, of course they can go there to spend their time at the facility provided by Cooling Golf Club. For witness, the guests that come to Cooling Golf and Country Resort also will having problem during rainy season. This is because of the concept of the golf club that open concept that do not have roof to cover from the rain. When the rainy season come, the golfer that usually coming to spend their time at golf club will have to cancel their wish to come to Cooling Golf Club. This matter becomes serious problem when the heavy rain suddenly come in the middle of golf tournament. The tournament need to stop for a while until the rain start to stop. Next, the aging infrastructure also can be problem to Cooling Golf Club because of the club has been established since 1996 and it almost 27 years the club has been operated. The facility and structure of Cooling Golf Club of course need to do renovation because of the golf club structure has been operated near to 3 decades. Okay, then for opportunity, every firm has a target market or potential client who may help it achieve its marketing and commercial goal. For cooling golf and country resort, the market that they target is among local and also international guests. This golf club also is one of the golf clubs that attract golfers from abroad to come to play golf at cooling golf. Majority of the golfers that come to cooling golf are from South Korea, Australia, Japan, and many else. This is due to the crazy price that cooling golf offers for the golf package during weekend and Tuesday. Next, to make sure the guests from international keep coming to cooling golf club, the club has promoted special local food to the guests that coming to the restaurant at the golf club. Most of the international guests that have tried the local food that have been offered at the restaurant of the golf club, they're very satisfied with the taste of the local food. Our club want to make sure every international guest have wonderful memory when they try our local food. Lastly, for treat, weather condition is one of the factors that can affect the income of cooling golf club. This is because a bad weather like rainy season can interrupt the golfing season such as golf tournament and many else. The golfer cannot enjoy their game at the golf club if the weather are always rain. This matter can become serious problem when the heavy rain suddenly come in the middle of the golf tournament. The golf tournament need to stop for a while until the rain is begun to stop. That show that the weather can impact the daily operation at cooling golf club. Okay, next, cooling golf also have problem that need to overcome that is competitor against another golf club. Penang Golf Resort that located at Kepala Batai is one of the nearest competitor that Cooling Golf Club need to compete. Penang Golf Resort is 4-star golf club that provide various type of facility that is better than Cooling Golf Club. Penang Golf Resort also have made crazy promotion that is more valuable than Cooling Golf Club for golf package. This crazy promotion can become a treat to Cooling Golf and Country Resort in maintaining their guests. Then for recommendation for improvement, a few members of the team struggle with English communication due to the bulk of visitors coming from abroad. Communication between the personnel and guests has grown tough. To overcome the problem, the human resource department has to hire employees who can at least communicate in basic English. The personnel will find it difficult to comprehend the customer request when this problem occurs. Other than that, it becomes rather gloomy around the resort at night. If something occurs to the guests, like they fall or get bitten by a deadly animal, it has a negative effect on the resort. This resort need to increase lighting level or make sure the current light brighter in order to ensure the safety of the visitor. Lastly, based on the SWOT analysis, there are golf clubs that offer a crazy promotion price for golf package than Cooling Golf and Country Resort. Since there are numerous rivals near this golf club, marketing is the answer to this problem. Communication and marketing should be improved to spread advertising throughout social media. All of the written, visual, and audio information may draw guests, particularly from the younger age. Okay, the next slide is tasks and duties. During my internship period for 6 months, I was assigned by Human Resource Department to involve in two main departments, starting from Food and Beverage Department and Banquet Department. In Food and Beverage Department, this golf club only have one restaurant that located near Backdrop Department. This department also will be involved when there are events that coming to provide food and beverage for the event. On my first day in F&B department, I need to report my duty to Mr. Mimi Farhana Fauzi, who is the supervisor that in charge to handle F&B department. The first thing I discovered was step-by-step servicing procedure. This is the part of the eating experience that should be provided to the customer at the restaurant. When customer enter the restaurant, service sequence start and continue until they depart, including greeting, sitting, serving, cleaning the table, invoicing, and so on. The purpose of the service sequence step is to guarantee that the restaurant will successfully accommodate customer requests and deliver a satisfying eating experience. Next, for banquet department. In Cooling Golf Club, the banquet department is linked with the F&B department. That is why all the employees in banquet department is same with the F&B department. This happened because Cooling Golf club have problem with the lack of employees, the banquet department is responsible to arrange table and chair if there are events coming. The preparation must be done one day before the event start. This is to make sure there are no problem happen when the events are running. There are many events that can be held at Cooling Golf such as Spina, meeting and dinner. When I was assigned in banquet department, I also has been taught by my supervisor on how to arrange a seminar when there is seminar coming. For the first task before begin to arrange the table and chair, our department need to get the layout of the seminar from sales department. This is to make sure what kind of layout the customer want during seminar. There are several types of layout that can be do that are classroom style, U-shape style, theater style and many else. When inside the Jasmine room, the table that we use for the seminar is IBM table that has rectangle shape. One table only can fit two person only. We also put some tablecloth on the table and the chair. After that, each table need to add one A4 paper, one pencil and one mini mineral water. That means every person will get each one of the things mentioned above. Flip chart and mahjong paper also need to be prepared before the day of seminar begin. For the widescreen, projector and PA system will be handled by technician department. After that, arranged inside the Jasmine room, we also need to put a registration table in front of Jasmine room. Then banquet department need to handle with the coffee cup table for the tea break during their breakfast and high tea. For the coffee cup table, a big IBM table will be used to make sure we can put coffee cup and kettle of the coffee and tea on the table. The sugar and creamer also will be placed near the coffee cup for the guests that like a sweet drink. Not to forget, the cutlery and plate also need to be prepared for their breakfast and high tea. Furthermore, I also has been taught by my supervisor on how to arrange dinner. For the first time before begin to arrange the table and chair, our department need to get the layout of the dinner from sales department. This is to make sure our department know what kind of layout that customer want during their dinner. After that, before the dinner begin, our department need to arrange the table and chair for dinner and table for the buffet line and table for beverage. We using the round table for the guests to enjoy their meal. The number of round table that need to arrange are depend on the number of guests that will attend the dinner. The grand ballroom can fit about 400 guests for a single event. Every dinner will have VIP guests that need to set up different from the other tables. For VIP table, a dome for the food need to put in the center of the table. The VIP guests don't have to queue to get their food. They just can pick the food in the dome that located in the center of the VIP table. Banquet department also need to set up plate and baby plate that have Cooling Golf logo, and we also need to put cutlery on their VIP table. We also need to put goblet for their cordial beverage and glass for the drinking water. After done with the round table and chair, my team and I need to put the tablecloth for the round table and chair, and we also need to put the ribbon at the chair to make it look fantastic. Then the table that been using as buffet table also need to be prepared. Then a registration table also need to be prepared to make sure the receptionist not having problem to welcome the guest that coming to the dinner. Okay, for case analysis, during 6 months of my internship, there are two issues and problems that have been faced at Cooling Golf and Country Resort, that are lack of employees and handling guest complaint. For lack of employee, restaurant in Cooling Golf and Country Resort only have 6 employees, including me. The total of 6 employees is not enough to running the restaurant, especially when at peak hour, and many events that need to handle. Starting to Monday to Friday, every single employee will have their off day. The timetable only can manage to put 4 staff to run the restaurant starting Monday to Friday. Two staff on the morning shift and another 2 staff on the evening shift. 2 staff is not enough to handle restaurant, especially when there is many event and during peak hour like lunch. Staff at restaurant also need to deliver the food to K-Techno student house outside Cooling Golf Club. So there are only sometimes 1 staff, or sometimes if no event, only 2 staff can stay at the restaurant. This situation can be burden to the staff that need to stay at the restaurant alone. Based on the problem, the way to overcome the problem is to find more staff to handle the restaurant. Human Resource Department need to alert about this matter to take correct action by finding a new employee to cover at the restaurant. The lesson that I have learned, the problem is a good management is needed by every organization to make sure the employee can do their job well. Next, for handling guest complaint, the supervisor in the food and beverage departments must teach the employee how to take order, enter them into the system, and record every sort of menu item, including the ingredient, quantity, and many else. The tragedy happened during lunch hour at 1:30 p.m. There are a group of golfers that come to Cooling Golf restaurant to have their lunch after tired play golf from morning. Without wasting time, as a waiter at the restaurant, it is my responsible to take the order from the guests. I provide a polite welcome, help them sit down, and give them a menu to peruse before we wait a short while to accept orders. Following order taking, the protocol call for repeating the order in front of the customer to ensure that everything on the menu and the other order is right before submitting it to the kitchen. Without knowing that I have made mistake, I will confident order and directly key in the order that guests order without make a double check. After 20 to 25 minutes waiting for the orders, finally the order have ready, and without wasting time, I deliver the food to the guest table. While I deliver the food at the guest table, I realized that the number of food that I deliver is not same with the number of guests at the table. Then I realized that I overlooked to key in one more order. The guest that did not receive its food suddenly asked me, "Where is my food? Why my friend get their food while I don't?" After that, I have apologized for my careless mistake and directly to the kitchen to tell them to make the food for the guests. Then after the guest's food had done, I quickly delivered the food to the guest. Thanks to the guest, he only told me not to do the same mistake again. Practice and demonstrating interesting are effective problem-solving techniques based on the concern. I shall mimic the action of every waiter or waiter as they accept orders. I will then approach my supervisor for permission to take orders, and they will follow me to the customer table to monitor how I am doing. They even taught me that as a trainer I must get throughout instruction, and if I am not proficient in the work assigned, practice constantly. Additionally, I've learned how to solve problems, interact with guests, and handle complaints. Okay, for reflection, based on my experience in food and beverage department at Cooling Golf and Country Resort, all the staff was very cheerful and helpful and willing to guide me as the beginner. The supervisor also has taught many lessons to me for 6 months of my practical student at Cooling Golf and Country Resort. She has always led me and shown me all I need to know about this division, and she will double check by giving me a work or assignment to make sure I fully get the brief. One of the fascinating things I learned in this section was about the many kinds of plate, bowl, glass, and silverware, as well as how to clean them. Since I do not get the opportunity to experience this moment when I am studying, it's a really unique experience for me, and I have learned a lot. Aside from that, it's fun for me to challenge myself when I have to confront a customer, recommend a menu item, or speak English well with them. Next, banquet department also is one of my favorite department because I can learn many new things that I never learned before. Thanks to my supervisor because she has helped me to understand from A to Z about what to do in the banquet department. She also has taught me about the cutlery that was utilized at the occasion, such as the tablespoon, table fork, soup spoon, table knife, and other items. Additionally, I am familiar with the many bowls and plates that are provided at occasion, including the bread and butter plate, that's a BB plate, fish plate, dessert plate, soup plate, and many other thanks to my supervisor. Goblet, tea cup, coffee cup, and many other type of glass were also displayed by my supervisor. Banquet department is one of the important department that is not appropriate to let the staff doing their work without any leader. I'm hoping that this company can enhance its management structure, particularly in the food and beverage division. Numerous personal problems exist before they have an impact on their tasks and obligation. because these two departments are near to one another, having a detrimental effect on other departments like the banquet department. To prevent the worst from happening in the future, management must take action. For instance, a team building or motivational workshop might aid in establishing a peaceful workplace. Okay, that's all for my presentation. Thank you for listening.